don't know. I see a cloud bank out there. We'll see. It's VFR where we're going. So if we get to Scapoose, and then from there to Hillsborough, which right now looks a little gnarly maybe, and then from there to McMinnville, which definitely looks gnarly now, but by the time we get there, maybe it'll be better. That's the plan. And if worst comes to worst, we can come back here. It's nice and clear here. I'm not going to bother flight planning this. Just going to do a nearest. Nearest? Yes, I think about it. It's already warmed up because we've only been sitting here a few minutes. Alright, the closest, what is the SB? There it is. And then we want the weather. Put the weather for Scapoose in here. 135875. 100%. 135. 135.5. And then we'll also put the next airport, which is Hillsborough. 12765. 7. 5, that's lined up. And then we've got the tower for Hillsborough, 119.3. By having all this stuff pre-programmed in, it really reduces the pilot's workload. So if you're in intense situations and you need to do some communication, this helps, having all the stuff ready. So I'm tuned into Scapoose. Frequency, I've got Scapoose, ASOS in there that'll give us weather information. It's turned on already, and we're 100%. There's nobody around, of course. Loosen up the frictions. Of course, carbon monoxide detector goes on because I'm idling here. Welcome to my world. Okay, we'll get moving, and then I will open up the vents. Because if I open them here, nothing's going to happen. Need some forward motion. That'll clear the windscreen. The water should bead off anytime now. Vents open. Not enough airspeed to get the windows clean. And there's, this vent is open too, so I can get it wet. There it is. And turning to the side, nobody's there. Oh. Sorry about the elbow. Oh, there we go. That sounds much better. So that's my voice activation, not my voice activation, my noise cancellation. So we're coming up, we're in Washington State. That was an airport right on I-5. Now we are going to Scappoose, which is this way. Or you gotta go in the right direction. So heading 198. And in forward motion, the water beads off the windscreen, so you know I can see perfectly fine here. Oh, I remember this. I gotta go over that little tiny mountain there. Okay, now 198, which is right about here. And the sky here. Alright, this is good. We're going to do this. We're going to get to Scapoose at least, or at least there'll be like a little building to sit in. But we'll take a look from there. I don't see any lightning up ahead. The winds are pretty calm. It's actually, other than the rain, it's actually very pleasant flying. So if you're tuning in, this is I think the 4th video now of my trip. So we started in Malaga. 7 a.m. It is now almost 9 a.m. and we stopped for about 20 minutes in Woodland. It was a precautionary landing. I wanted to be out of the sky to look at my navigation stuff and know where I was going. And I've done all that, and now I have a plan of attack. The weather system that's here, which right now is very bad in McMinnville, my destination, that weather system is moving to the west. And I'm thinking that I might time it just right to arrive after it's passed through, because it's pretty dense right now. This is the Columbia River. Portland is off that way. We will not be going over Portland. We won't be going to Portland space at all, which is fine with me. Someday I'd like to take a boat all the way to the Columbia River as far as I can go from the ocean, or from as far as I can go down to the ocean, in the locks and everything. That'll be fun. That's the next chapter. Back on course here. So it's raining. You can see through it. I can see the next two ridges. I'm not really very worried about this. We're already halfway to Scapoose. I actually looked at a hangar once at Scapoose. That was a long time ago. I thought I heard there. Oh, here we go.
Remarks. Density altitude -100. Scapoose Industrial Air Park Airport, Scappoose, Oregon. Automated weather observation. 1553 Zulu. Wind 260 at 03. Visibility 9er. Light rain. Sky condition overcast 7,000. Temperature 12 Celsius. 2.11 Celsius. Altimeter 2977. Remarks. Density altitude -100. Scappoose Industrial Air Park Airport, Scappoose, Oregon. Automated weather observation. 1554 Zulu. Wind 260 at 03.
Yeah, I'm not liking the
light rain. Sky condition overcast 7,000.
I'm seeing the ridge, but it looks like the clouds are sitting right on the ridge.
1 Celsius. Altimeter 2977. Remarks. Density altitude -100. Scapoose.
So density altitude is below sea level. That's kind of neat. It should be up and pretty much straight ahead before that hill. I'm thinking, well, I'm going to go take a peek over that hill. Otherwise, I'm never going to get there. I got to get over that hill and down the other side. I could go around that way. I could go around that way. That might keep me good. Scapoose area traffic helicopter 7534 Delta is about a mile to the north. We're going to be transitioning over the top, heading towards Hillsborough. So here's the airport right here. It's got a lot more going for it than the last one. The last one was just a strip. No wonder I couldn't find it. You have to watch that video. The Adventure series. And the helicopter is leaking like a sieve right now, and it's just like dripping right over here. I hate that. And Scapoose traffic helicopter 34 Delta is flying over the top, southbound. We're actually supposed to go more that way, but I see I can go this way, so I'm going to try this way, and then try to get down again. That's looking more rain where we're going. Let's just see. It's all about visibility. The rain's not an issue. You can fly in rain. You just can't fly through clouds. I can't fly through clouds. So if you were in Portland and you wanted to go to the coast, you'd be taking that road right there. And it's a surprisingly long drive. Portland is not on the coast. A lot of people think Portland's on the coast. It's not. Seattle's actually not really on the coast either. Seattle is a lot closer to the coast. I did a road trip back in 2005. I drove from my little convertible, which I still have, from Wickenburg, where I lived, all the way up. I got as far north as Mount St. Helens. And then I headed east, got to Montana, came down through Wyoming. It was a great trip. So those clouds are sitting right on top of the hill. I'm gonna go over here, see if I can get over the top. The sun wants to come out.
Scapoose traffic, Pacer 7822 Delta at Columbia Aviation, taxi to runway 15, Scappoose.
I'm no factor to him, so I'm not going to, unless I have to turn around, I'm not going to make a call. With some light clouds below us, very light. So now I'm going to slow down as I go over this ridge, because if my way is blocked by clouds, I can't go forward. The way is not blocked. Not good though either. I need to kind of go that way, and it's not looking good. I'm going to try to pop down through here and go around that ridge, see how that works. Scud running. Again, in a helicopter, if I needed to go stop, dead stop, I could do it. If I needed to land, I could land right down there. So it's not the same as doing it in an airplane. You gotta understand, flying a helicopter is really different from flying an airplane. And a lot of folks, they put their airplane knowledge on helicopter pilots, and it's different. The rules are different, and the techniques are different, and you have more wiggle room to stay safe. Yeah, I can't get over these hills. So I'm coming up on the Portland wedding cake shape. As long as I stay under 1,800 feet, which is fine, I'm only at 1,000 now, and I certainly don't want to go any higher, then I will stay out of Portland's airspace. Which is, this way I don't have to talk to them, and I don't even know what situation they're in right now. Because I know from looking at the radar in motion that the weather system is moving to the west, I know that my best chance of getting around it is going to the east, which is when I'm going east. Oh, this is not looking good. Dang, dang, dang. Nope. Okay, let's go a little bit further this way. It's just too tight for me. I mean, I probably could do it, but, you know, what if I can't? If I get over there, I can't. So, these are hills. The clouds are stuck in the hills, so I'm thinking if I can get around the hills. Right now I'm going to almost due east. Hopefully these hills will stop. If the hills go the whole length all the way to Portland, well, then I'm sunk. I'll have to go back to Scapoose or somewhere else. Oh, this is looking a little better. I don't want to get too low, because then I have to worry about power lines, I have to worry about towers. I'm seeing some towers coming up. They're all under me, so I'm not that worried about them. Let's turn this thing on. Is this the river again? Looks like it might be. lot of really neat house barges here in the Portland area. I really like the idea of living on the water. My next stop. Okay, so I see some towers up ahead. I see some towers that look like they're power line towers, which means I'm going to want to climb. And what it really, really, really means, so how much further do I want to go? I think it means I want to turn around is what it means. Okay, so to make sure that the crazy thing about the power line towers here at the river is that they are often really, really high because they have to clear the water and they can't have a tower in the middle. So these towers are not low towers, they're tall towers. Now if I can see downtown Portland, and I know if I go much closer in this direction I'm going to have to talk to Portland Tower, which I really do not want to do. Actually I am, right? I gotta turn around. Okay, so we're gonna turn around. We're gonna turn around this way. We'll go around these towers. So what they teach you is, for towers, for wires, is to go over the towers. Because you can't have lines, power lines, over the towers. So I can see some balls, I can see the wires, but guess what? Just fly over the towers, then I'm good. Okay, so we're going back to Scapoose. Which is kind of a shame. Unless I can find a clearing on my way back. And I'm descended. I hate when this happens. Nearest is going to be Scapoose. Wow, the Hillsborough is actually closer than Scapoose now. That's how close I got. I hate this. Fishing out there. It's so close, but not close enough. I hate this. Scapoose area traffic, helicopter 7534 Delta is 6 miles to the south inbound for a landing.
Scappoose traffic, Piper 7822 Delta, departure runway 15, closed traffic, Scappoose.
Wow. Those guys doing traffic patterns in this weather. Oh. One time I was at Pendleton Airport and I had to go east from there over the, I think they're called the Blue Mountains or the Green Mountains, I don't know. Anyway, I had to go over those mountains. And took off and I tried one way and that didn't work, and then I came down the base of the mountains, and I went up another way, and I just kept trying various ways, failing miserably. And gotta go to this side, so I'm not in this guy's way. Yeah, it's on the radius of the runway. I'll go to the west of the airport. And yeah, I tried like 3 times. I just could not get over it, and I was so close to the top at one point, and I just couldn't get over it. It was like this, except bigger mountains. It's even more frustrating when it's short stuff. If I can get across over here now. Yeah, let's just land. If the clouds are like 300 feet higher, this would not be an issue. I can just go. I am not seeing the airport.
Scapoose traffic, Pacer 22 Delta left, crosswind 15, close pattern traffic, Scapoose.
And Scapoose traffic helicopter 34 Delta is now 2 miles to the, let's say, southwest, mostly south. I'll be landing on the ramp.
Scapoose Pacer 22 Delta turning left downwind 15 for stop and go, Scapoose.
So that means he's on the other side of the airport, which makes sense. I think it's right there. So this way I can get onto the ramp, which is on this side of the airport, without having to cross the runway while this guy's doing patterns, because, you know, then we'd have to watch out for each other and all this other stuff, and it's just so much easier. I see a tall crane right there I gotta avoid. I don't know where I'm gonna land at this airport, because I've never landed here. That's 2 new airports today. They're building something big right there. Scapoose traffic helicopter 34 Delta is coming in from the west. Not going to be crossing the runway at all.
Scapoose Pacer 22 Delta left base 15, stop and go, Scapoose.
It's at CFBO. I don't know if they're open. I don't know if I have to wear a mask.
Scapoose traffic, helicopter 45 Foxtrot, 6 miles to the southeast, 800 feet, transitioning northwest bound.
Scapoose going north. I'm gonna park on this spot right here. Well, that was a short trip. Basically not going very much anywhere. But come on, straight down, straight down. Fun stuff. Flying around not getting anywhere. Okay, so I'm gonna try again in a little while. At least I'm closer and I might be able to sit down in that building. Maybe order a pizza or something, I don't know. 9 o'clock in the morning, probably not. We'll see what happens. Sportcopter.com, I wonder what they are. manage it properly here.
Scapoose traffic, helicopter 45 Foxtrot, 5 miles to the southeast, 800 feet, transitioning northbound. Scapoose.
I think I need to wait probably an hour. Let's hope the sky's not closed. Got plenty of fuel. Sorry folks, eventually we'll get there. This is what real life flying's all about.